Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On? What's Going On? Now, let's get into this because another women's group coming out with some horrible stuff, and you can see it right there. Center for Women's Justice. While convictions for domestic abuse and sexual offenses plummet, we see victims of abuse unfairly prosecuted time and time again for their offenses that arise directly from their experience of abuse and exploitation. Now, I don't even have time to get into this bullshit because essentially, again, they're going with this lie that women are being they're being prosecuted time and time again. What are you talking about? And this, I know that this ties back to Amber Heard. And that's why this is right there. And you're going to see the lies that they're putting out. So it's called, first of all, it's called double standard. And you see it right there. So the old woman next door is calling 999, which is like our 911. She's saying, police, I want to report a disturbance next door. And then they have a picture of the man literally beating the shit out of the woman. Okay? So this is understandable. This really happens. You know, I'm not sitting here pretending like this doesn't happen. This happens. It absolutely happens. This is the part that does not happen. So let's zoom in on the right. So you and I, we are expected to believe that two police officers go to this house where this man has beat the shit out of this woman, and they're going to see her. Look at her face. Look at her face. Even look at her neck. And they're not going to do anything about that. That's not a double standard, man. Don't blame that on us. That's obviously the cop's fault. If two police officers go to someone's house and the woman is all beat up like that and they don't arrest that man, that's not the man's fault. I don't understand how this kind of lie, because that's what this is an absolute lie. They're trying to imply that there's literally police officers on this earth that are stupid enough to see a woman that she not only has choke marks on her neck, dude, she's got a black eye, she's got a big old busted lip. And those two cops are going to listen to him and say, no problem here, officer. They're going to listen to him when he says that. Is that what we're led to believe? You and I are led to believe this shit. And then you wonder, not you, and then they wonder why nobody likes them anymore, why nobody trusts them, why nobody wants to hear any of this bullshit. Look at that, man. Dude, if two cops were to come to someone's house and that woman is all fucked up like that, that guy's going to jail right then and there. What kind of bullshit ass lie is this? So then here's the next part. Look at this next part. Let's go on this left section first. So there's the woman. You can see her. You see the kid under the table, right? And then you see the woman. She's all fucked up. She's got a bruise on her eye. She's got one on her mouth, and she's got choke marks on her neck. And then they say, oh, well, she's going to stab him because, of course, reactive abuse, right? Like that's what it's called, reactive abuse. And he's going to get a little tick because she cut him on his hand, right? So now let's move over. She attacked me. And then they arrest her for that. Oh, my God. And I'm going to look at you right in the face, Center for Women's Justice, or whatever the fuck this is called. Yeah, Center for Women's Justice. This kind of bullshit right here is why nobody trusts you anymore. This is why nobody wants to listen to what you people have to say anymore. This is an absolute fabrication. Not only that it's a cartoon is one thing. But a cartoon can also be about something that's true, that's real, that actually happens in reality. So then we're supposed to believe that just because a woman started attacking her abuser with a knife and she cut him a little bit on the hand, look at that. That's all it is. It's a little cut on the hand. That the police then came and arrested her. And then the worst part is she still has all the bruises. She still has all of the bruises on her face and neck. And these people wonder why nobody wants to listen to what they're saying, why nobody wants to accept their little message that they're pushing, because it's a lie. You're lying. What do you not understand about that a Center for Women's Justice? What do you not understand? So let's go back. Let's recap a little right here. First of all, the woman is getting her ass beat by the man, which is very real. This is probably the realest part of this whole stupid fucking comic. Because that's what this is. It's just a little comic strip. Okay? That's the realest part right there. That happens every day. But then we go back to this one and let's zoom in right there again. No problem here, officer. So you're trying to tell me a Center for Women's Justice that really happens? Fine. Then it does. Then she goes after the abuser guy with a knife. She cuts his hand. Okay, that really happens as well. I don't know about cuts his hand, but of course, they fight. Women fight back. Of course, that's real. That happens every day when in abusive relationships. But then the guy tells the same police she attacked me and she gets arrested. She still has all of the marks on her face and on her neck. And we're supposed to believe that. And do you see? Do you see what they're doing here? And I know you do, because that's one of the reasons that you are the way you are, because my subscribers are like that. They believe in evidence. So when they see this kind of absolute bullshit, they know it's full of shit. And then we go forward to the last one. This is the worst, because I don't even know how this pertains to a double standard. The nurse says, "How did this happen?" And the woman says, "It was an accident." What are you talking about? How is that a part of a double standard? That's on her. If she says that, that's on her, man. Just like Johnny Depp, same thing. Amber Heard cut off his finger, and what did he tell the doctors? Oh, well, the so-and-so happened and happened with some doors and so-and-so this and this. He didn't tell them that Amber Heard did it. That was on him. We can all agree that Johnny Depp should have busted her ass out. But I want to recap this in full because we're going to end it right here. So I'm going to tell you again, Center for Women's Justice. This is why nobody trusts you or wants to hear your message anymore, because they know that you're lying. You expect people to believe that two police officers went to a couple's home and the woman comes to the door and she's all fucked up. She even has bruises on her neck where he choked her, and they believed him. And he said, "No problem here." You expect the public to believe that. And then you expect the public to believe that a woman goes after him, her abuser. She cuts him on the hand, and then the police come and arrest her for that. You expect people to believe that. So I'm going to say this again, Center for Women's Justice. This is why nobody trusts you anymore, and nobody wants to believe a word any of these toxic feminists say. This is why. From NME, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial documentary to be released this month. Johnny versus Amber, the U.S. trial promises a forensic account of the key evidence from both sides. Okay, I don't believe you, but okay, fine. We're going to go and have an open mind. We're going to go into this. We're going to believe it with an open mind. A 2-part documentary about Johnny Depp's defamation trial against ex-wife Amber Heard will be released September 19th on Discovery Plus. Titled Johnny vs. Amber, the U.S. Trial, the documentary features interviews with Depp's lawyers, legal experts, and journalists, along with behind-the-scenes footage amid the trial, which was held between April and June this year. The first episode will investigate Depp's side of events, covering his abusive childhood and drug dependencies. Did you people not learn anything from the trial? That's what you're going to cover in the first episode? Dude, that's what they covered the whole trial. That's what Amber Heard's legal team covered the entire trial, was his drug dependencies. They covered his abusive childhood. But that's what they covered the whole fucking trial. Nobody cares. How many times have I said that on my show? Nobody cares that he did drugs. I can't believe they're going to make an entire documentary. And we're going to roast this documentary. I'm telling you, the same way that I roasted the Phoenix Rising, we're going to roast this fucking documentary when it comes out September 19th. I'm telling you that right now. And presenting an alternative version of events that show Johnny to be a victim of domestic abuse himself. Well, at least they had the balls to say alternative version. At least they had the balls to put it in the article. Good for them. So that way we know that they're full of shit. Good for them. This isn't, and go back to the beginning. Johnny versus Amber, the U.S. trial, promises a forensic account of the key evidence from both sides. Okay, well, we obviously see that that's not both sides. We obviously can fucking tell that you're lying, and this is going to be a one-sided bullshit documentary. We can all see that. The second episode details Heard's account. I just want to throw my phone across the room right now. Including her detailed description of alleged sexual assault told on camera for the first time. Oh my God. For the first time. For the first time. I'm not going to get angry right now. For the first time, we saw the trial. 300 million people saw the trial. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my God. And how advocates of Depp mercilessly attacked her via social media, as noted in a press release. Oh, I can guarantee you that press release is going to be from like Cat 10 Barge or some bullshit like that. A synopsis reads, the series gives a forensic account of the key evidence and turning points of the case from both sides. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it absolutely does not. Allowing viewers to make up their own minds about who to believe. They already did. I'm so fucking pissed right now. I can't even believe they're doing this right now. Allowing viewers to make up their own minds about who they believe. I just want to scream. I want to grab this and scream into the mic and be like, they already did, you stupid fucking assholes. Oh my God. So let's just recap this bullshit right now. Right now. Johnny versus Amber, the U.S. trial, promises a forensic account of the key evidence from both sides. But yet, the first episode is going to talk about abusive childhood and the drug dependencies of Johnny Depp. And the second episode is going to be a detailed account of Amber Heard, excuse me. So you're trying to tell me that is from both sides? No, that is not from both sides. Fuck you, man. Both sides would be Johnny Depp gets to sit down and talk on camera, and then Amber Heard gets to sit down and talk on camera. That would be both sides. So all I have to say is I cannot wait for this to happen, because I am going to put all of my effort into roasting this fucking bullshit. Okay, well, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me this long. We will catch you next time.